Hello students. In the last few classes we have discussed about the functions of management. The last class was about one important function of management which was based on directing. आप मेरे साथ रिपीट करते जाएंगे, हम एक छोटा सा रिविजन लेते हैं, आप रिपीट करेंगे. What is direction? Direction means a process which includes guiding, instructing, motivating, communicating and inspiring the employees to achieve organization goals, right? So if I want to make the employees achieve the organization goals, I need to give them proper direction. That is the way of doing the particular work. Similarly, we have done in the last class the importance of direction. We have arranged them in an acrostic way where we said that we have divided it into three parts. First part was ICE, next was IIM and third was CPC, right? Quickly देख लेते हैं क्या होते हैं ये सब. I stands for initiate, action, that if I want to make the people react or act according to my guidance, then I have to give them a proper guidance and instructions, right? So if I want to initiate their action towards achieving the organization goals, I need to give them direction. Second is, when we talk about C means it creates team spirit. What does it create? It creates team spirit. Yes, organization में जब हम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में सिर्फ एक डिपार्टमेंट नहीं होता, बहुत सारे डिपार्टमेंट्स मिलकर वर्क करते हैं, एक दूसरे पर इंटरडिपेंडेंट होते हैं, राइट? सो ये इंटरडिपेंडेंसी एक दूसरे को और अच्छी तरीके से वर्क करने के लिए लगाती है, जिसको हम जो अचीव करना चाहते हैं वो कैसे अचीव कर सकेंगे जब हमारे पास क्या होगी, एक प्रॉपर टीम होगी टू अचीव अ पर्टिकुलर टारगेट, राइट? सो व्हाट आई डू इज through direction I create a good team spirit so that they can work in a team and achieve the common goals, right? Next, E stands for effective utilization of resources. अगर मुझे रिसोर्सेज को मैक्सिमम यूटिलाइज करना है विथ मिनिमम वेस्टेज, देन आई नीड टू टेल माई ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एम्प्लॉयज टू वर्क अकॉर्डिंग टू द वे विच आई एम showing them. That is, through direction I can minimize the wastage and I can maximize the utilization of resources. Next, I stands for integrate efforts. Whose effort? As I said, organization is a team. That is, it includes all the departments. That's why whenever we talk about the direction helps to integrate all the efforts of all the department through one common goal, right? Next, I stands for increase efficiency. Whose efficiency? The employees' efficiency should be increased so that my organization efficiency will also increase. So if a particular employee is able to increase his efficiency, his productivity, ultimately the organization's efficiency and effectiveness will also increase, right? Through proper direction. Next, M stands for, it is means of motivation. Yes, direction acts as a means of motivation also, because if I want to make a people to do a particular work in a particular way, then I need to inspire, guide them and motivate them. And motivation can be done in two ways, as we talked earlier, financial and non-financial, right? Next is C stands for it helps in coping with change. If I bring as a director, as a top manager, top level manager, if I bring a change in management policies, if I bring changes in the management processes or technology changes, I need to guide my employees to adopt those changes. And how will I guide them or instruct them? Through direction. Then only they will be able to cope with the change and they can adopt a new technology and work more productively and efficiently, right? Next is when we talk about it provides, P stands for provides stability. If I maintain all the departments together, right? If I maintain a good cooperation amongst the department, then it can bring, the direction can bring stability in the organization. There will be less of conflict between the employees, right? So less of conflict will help me to bring more stability and more productivity in the organization. And this can be done through direction. What is C stands for here? C stands for cooperation. What is cooperation? Cooperation means when an employee works in an organization, they have to work in a group, in a team, and this direction helps them to bring cooperation amongst them without any conflict between them, right? So we talked about in the last lecture about direction and its importance. Students, now let's see the next function of management. What is the next function of management? We say coordinating. What is coordinating? Coordinating means integrating the efforts or integrating all the activities done in an organization all together so that they can achieve one common objective, right? When I say integrating efforts, why I need to integrate all the efforts of the departments, of all the departments? Why? Because I want to achieve one goal and that goal should be achieved so that my organization can also grow and I can also grow, right? So for increase in the efficiency or for increase in the productivity, I need to make the people or their activity coordinated together, integrated or synchronized together so as to achieve the goals, right? Let's see this in a small example. We say, अगर आप सभी ने दही हांडी देखी होगी, कृष्ण जन्माष्टमी के टाइम दही हांडी होती है. There are large groups of almost 50 to 100 people who climbed each other and they reached to the top and hit the dahi handi, right? And they win so much of prizes. And that dahi handi competition also include risk. मतलब एक एक ग्रुप जो पार्टिसिपेट करता है वो सभी क्या है, वो सभी के लिए एक रिस्क है कि अगर ऊपर से वो पर्टिकुलर एक पर्सन भी नीचे गिरा तो क्या हो जाएगा, किसी ना किसी को लग जाएगी या वो डिस्क्वालिफाइड हो जाएंगे. मतलब वो जब प्रैक्टिस करते होंगे, जब उनने ये चीज को अडॉप्ट किया होगा तो वो कोऑर्डिनेशन लेकर आए होंगे. वो सबसे नीचे वाला जो ग्रुप है उसके बीच में कोऑर्डिनेशन होना चाहिए, तभी उसके ऊपर दूसरा ग्रुप चढ़ पाएगा, वो दूसरे ग्रुप के ऊपर फिर तीसरा चढ़ेगा एंड सो ऑन टिल द पर्सन हु रीचेस, द सिंगल पर्सन हु रीचेस टू द टॉप, राइट? वो जो टॉप पर्सन है सिर्फ उसके एक्टिविटी की वजह से या उसके एम की वजह से वो दही हांडी नहीं फोड़ने वाला. वो सभी के एक्टिविटीज, वो सभी के एक्टिविटीज जो हैं वो सब क्या है, इंटीग्रेटेड है, दैट इज सिंक्रोनाइज्ड है, कोऑर्डिनेटेड है, तभी वो पर्टिकुलर पर्सन ऊपर तक के पहुंच पाया और वो दही हांडी भी फोड़ पाएगा. अगर थोड़ा सा भी उन सब में कोऑर्डिनेशन बिगड़ गया तो वो अपने टारगेट्स को अचीव नहीं कर सकते, मतलब दही हांडी वो पर्टिकुलर पर्सन नहीं फोड़ सकता. ये तो हो गया एक एक छोटा सा एग्जाम्पल, एक और एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं. जब हम कहते हैं when two person went for a dance competition, for a duet dance competition. आपने duet dance बहुत देखे होंगे. अगर उनके बीच में, वो दो लोगों के बीच में कोऑर्डिनेशन ना हो, सिंक्रोनाइजेशन ना हो, तो उनका डांस एकदम effortless लगता है, right? That is, they can be disqualified also. There was two people, Amit and Karan, who went for a dance competition, right? They went for a dance competition, and in that dance competition they performed together, that is in a duet form, and they were selected. The next, when they shooted for the next dance, or when they went to a next level, the judges said that both of them have danced very well, and their activities or their dance didn't seem that they are watching two different people. मतलब दो अलग लोगों को वो वॉच कर रहे हैं ऐसा उन्हें लगा ही नहीं. इसका मतलब कि वो दोनों की है एक्टिविटी इतने अच्छे से सिंक्रोनाइज्ड है कि वो अपने दोनों ही अपने टारगेट्स को क्या कर रहे हैं, अचीव कर रहे हैं. और उन दोनों का ही टारगेट्स क्या है कि नेक्स्ट लेवल तक के रीच होना. दिस इज व्हाट कोऑर्डिनेशन इज. दैट इज सिंक्रोनाइजिंग द एफर्ट्स ऑफ द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और ऑफ द डिफरेंट पीपल इन द ग्रुप्स और डिपार्टमेंट. राइट नाउ लेट्स सी द नेचर ऑफ कोऑर्डिनेशन. When I say coordination, coordination is integration of different activities which are helpful in achieving what? Organization targets. Right? अब मुझे टारगेट्स कैसे अचीव करने पड़ेंगे? क्या मैं सिर्फ एक बार सिंक्रोनाइज कर सकती हूँ? जैसे मैंने अमित और करण के केस में बताया, क्या वो एक बार अगर सिंक्रोनाइज डांस करेंगे तो वो क्या कंपटीशन जीत जाएंगे? नहीं. हर बार हर लेवल पे उनकी एक्टिविटीज, उनके डांस इतने परफेक्टली सिंक्रोनाइज्ड होने चाहिए कि वो हर बार वो कंपटीशन को क्या करते जाएं, हर एक लेवल क्रॉस करते जाएं और वो जीतते जाएं. राइट? सिमिलरली इन एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑल्सो, व्हेन वी से नेचर ऑफ कोऑर्डिनेशन, वी से इट इज बीइंग said that coordination is not done once, but it is a continuous process. Means it is not done for once, it has to be done for every activity. That is, every time I have to synchronize the efforts of all the people working in my organization so that I can achieve the organization goals. Right? Next is when we say it is pervasive in nature. Pervasive, कल भी हमने ये चीज पढ़ी थी. Direction भी क्या है? Pervasive. Right? What is pervasive means? Pervasive means that it is not only applicable for only one level, but it is applicable in the all the levels of management. सिर्फ अमित कोऑर्डिनेट नहीं करेगा एक्टिविटीज, पर करण को भी एक्टिविटी को क्या करना पड़ेगा, उसके डांस को भी क्या करना पड़ेगा, कोऑर्डिनेट करना पड़ेगा. मतलब वो दोनों ही कोऑर्डिनेट एक दूसरे के साथ करेंगे तभी वो टारगेट्स अचीव कर सकेंगे. सिमिलरली दही हांडी वाले केस में भी जब सारे ग्रुप्स, जितने भी उनने ग्रुप्स बनाए हैं, पिरामिड बनाया है, वो पिरामिड के सारे लेवल्स सब क्या होने चाहिए, सिंक्रोनाइज्ड होने चाहिए. उनकी एक्टिविटी कैसी होनी चाहिए, कोऑर्डिनेटेड होनी चाहिए, तभी वो टारगेट्स क्या कर पाएंगे, अचीव. सो I cannot say that only the last group is responsible for coordination, but all the groups who are building a pyramid is all responsible for the coordination. So pervasive in nature means it is applicable in all the levels, right? Next is when we say the part of integrate efforts. What does the coordination do? Coordination brings synchronization, brings integration in the efforts of the employees. मतलब हर एक इंडिविजुअल वर्क तो कर रहा है, पर एक साथ जब मिलकर वर्क करेगा तभी वो क्या अचीव कर पाएगा, ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस के गोल्स. और सब एक साथ मिलकर एक ही डायरेक्शन में, सही डायरेक्शन में वर्क करेंगे तभी मेरा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ग्रो होगा, राइट. नेक्स्ट इज व्हेन वी से इट इज टीम वर्क. What is teamwork over here? Teamwork means कि मेरे सारी चीज़ें, मैं जितनी भी एक्टिविटी करती हूँ मेरे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, एक डिपार्टमेंट में करती हूँ. एक डिपार्टमेंट में जब कोऑर्डिनेशन होगा तभी दूसरा डिपार्टमेंट भी अपनी एक्टिविटीज़ को क्या कर पाएगा, कोऑर्डिनेटेड रख पाएगा. सेम एग्जाम्पल अगर हम मार्केटिंग, HR, फिनेंस में ले लें. HR is hiring very qualified people in the organization, right? They are hiring very qualified persons. These qualified persons are being placed at the right job according to the staffing process, right? That is right person at the right job. But if all the departments are not synchronized, that is सिर्फ अच्छे लोगों से मतलब नहीं है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में, पर मुझे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में अगर मार्केटिंग करना है, बहुत अच्छी एडवर्टीजमेंट बनानी है, मेरे पास बहुत क्वालिफाइड लोग हैं, बहुत अच्छे आइडियाज़ हैं, पर जब तक कि उनके पास फिनेंस नहीं होगा तब तक कि वो कोई भी एक्टिविटी नहीं कर पाएंगे, राइट. सिमिलरली जब तक कि प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट प्रोडक्ट तैयार नहीं रखेगा तब तक कि वो एडवर्टीजमेंट का कोई यूसेज भी नहीं होगा. दैट इज व्हाई वी से मार्केटिंग, प्रोडक्शन, then finance, then HR, all the departments should be synchronized together. Their activities should be interlinked together so that they can achieve the organization goals, right? That is why we say that coordinating nature is teamwork. They all the department work in only one team to achieve only one common goal. So to achieve one common goal, I need to do what? To achieve common goals, I need to do what? Coordinating in the organization. As we said that coordination is synchronizing the activity or the efforts of all the departments together to achieve one common goal, right? Now let's see why coordination or why synchronization is important in an organization. These importance are being again framed in a caustic way. Let's see them first and then we'll discuss the each and every one, right? Importance is divided into three parts by me, that is aims, AIMS, go, go, fuel. Fuel means here we say power. That is, if I aim, I will be at power. What is the different, what does aims stands for, what does go stands for, and what does fuel stands for? The first aims stands for, A stands for achieving targets, right? I stands for improves relation, M stands for maintain goodwill. Right? Now let's see each individually. When I say aims, it stands for AIM and then we'll do the S. What does A means or A stands for? A stands for achieving targets. Right? Achieving targets, where we say if I want to achieve the organization goal, goals, if as a manager or as a different managers of all the departments wants to achieve one common goal, then all their activities should be synchronized, right? So coordination helps in achieving the targets through synchronizing the efforts. Yes, so through synchronizing the efforts, I can achieve my targets of the organization. Similar case, we'll take that case which we just revised with. I said Amit and Karan both are going for a dance competition. They started with the dancing over there. They are into level up and up, right? When they reached to the first level, they saw that their efforts should be synchronized. Their activities or their dance should be synchronized so that they can achieve their targets. That is, they want to win the competition, right? So winning the competition can only become their goal or can only be achieved when their efforts are synchronized, right? And also it ensures these synchronizing activities ensures good working also, right? So if I want to work, if my working should be good, then I have to coordinate and I have to synchronize all my efforts so that I can achieve what? Targets, right? For achieving target, it is important to have coordination. Next is it improves the relation, right? How it improves the relation? Because I said all the activities are synchronized. That is, employees of different departments are being brought together so that they get and help for achieving targets, right? For achieving the targets, and it also improves when these activities of all the employees synchronize together. It helps and improves the relation amongst those employees. As I said, Amit and Karan both dance very well and their dance looks so synchronized. Why it is synchronized? Because this coordination or the synchronization brings an improved relation between them, right? उन दोनों के बीच में का रिलेशन, उन दोनों के बीच में का कोऑर्डिनेशन तभी बढ़ेगा जब दोनों के बीच में रिलेशन कैसा होगा, अच्छा। और ये इम्प्रूव्ड रिलेशन किससे आएगा? जब मैं क्या करूंगी, मेरी सारी एक्टिविटी को कोऑर्डिनेट, राइट? सो सिमिलरली इन एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, इफ एम्प्लॉइज आर देयर एंड देयर activities are coordinated, they help in achieving the targets of the organization. When we say M, it stands for maintaining goodwill. If I want to maintain a goodwill, what is goodwill? Goodwill is the reputation of the organization. And reputation of the organization remains maintained when the efficiency and productivity of the organization increases continuously, right? तो अगर मुझे रेपुटेशन और अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की बढ़ानी है, और अगर वो रेपुटेशन कैसे बढ़ेगी? वो रेपुटेशन जब मेरी प्रोडक्टिविटी ज़्यादा होगी और मेरी मार्केट में वैल्यू बढ़ जाएगी। और ये वैल्यू कैसे बढ़ेगी? जब मेरी प्रोडक्टिविटी इंक्रीज रहेगी, राइट? प्रोडक्टिविटी तभी इंक्रीज होती है जब सारे डिपार्टमेंट्स की एक्टिविटीज क्या होंगी? सिंक्रोनाइज्ड। And this synchronized activities can only be achieved through coordination, right? The next S stands for specialization. When we say departments coming together, every department is working, right? Every department has a different work to do. That means the employees working in the different departments, they must be highly qualified or specialized in doing a particular work, right? So coordination, that is after coordinating the activities of the organization, coordination can bring specialization in the organization. मतलब अच्छे से अच्छा काम वो पर्टिकुलर पर्सन कर सकता है जब सारी एक्टिविटीज क्या हो जाएंगी, synchronized, right? What does GO stands for? GO, right? We say importance. G stands for gives proper direction. Coordination does what? When there is a coordination between the employees in the organization, then they can get a proper direction to do a particular work, right? Systematic arrangement of work जब होगा तभी मेरे organization के employees अच्छी तरीके से work कर पाएंगे. That is, everything is clear into their mind by the director, then only they can follow his direction. And to follow the direction, they need to coordinate all the activities of them, right? So coordination gives proper direction. When my activities are integrated together, then I can get a proper direction to achieve my targets. तो अल्टीमेटली जब मुझे अगर अचीव करना है मेरे टारगेट्स, तो मेरे डायरेक्शन और कोऑर्डिनेशन मेरे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में होना जरूरी है. What is O stands for? O stands for optimum utilization of resources. When I say coordination means bringing all the activities together, synchronizing all the activities. All the activities are interlinked together, right? When all the activities are interlinked, then as an employee, I can use the resources to its maximum, right? Now, these resources can be of two types. It can be human resource, right? Or it can be non-human resource. तो आप जो कुछ भी बोलो, चाहे ह्यूमन को यूटिलाइजेशन की बात करें, चाहे नॉन ह्यूमन यूटिलाइजेशन की बात करें, दोनों ही यूटिलाइजेशन कोऑर्डिनेशन से क्या होगा, मैक्सिमम यूटिलाइज होंगे. और क्या होगा, मिनिमम वेस्टेज, राइट? तो अगर रिसोर्सेज को मैक्सिमम यूटिलाइज करना है तो सारी एक्टिविटीज में क्या होनी चाहिए, कोऑर्डिनेशन होना चाहिए, जिससे मिनिमम क्या होगा, वेस्टेज. ये रिसोर्सेज दो प्रकार के हो सकते हैं, ह्यूमन या फिर नॉन ह्यूमन. व्हाट डज फ्यूल स्टैंड्स फॉर? Fuel stands for, F stands for facilitate motivation. Yes, coordination facilitate motivation. But how? When as a manager, I allow my employee to initiate, to bring new changes in their work, to bring creative work, they are motivated towards the organization. This motivation helps them to increase job satisfaction, right? Helps them to increase the job satisfaction, and this job satisfaction will bring what? It will bring coordination in the organization, and it will help in achieving the targets. Let's go into the case which we discussed, Amit and Karan one. When both the activities of Amit and Karan are coordinated, they are more motivated. When they win the levels, they are more motivated towards achieving more good targets, right? So motivation is very important, and coordination brings what? Motivation amongst the employees or amongst the people in the organization. Now, when we talk about unity of direction, so coordination brings what? Unity of direction. As all the organization departments are, all the organization departments are synchronized, then there will be only one direction, that is there will be only one common goal to achieve, right? So coordination brings unity of direction, that is synchronizing between the departments, and they will work for only one common goals. Right? What does E stands for? E stands for encourage team spirit. Right? When I say team spirit, that means जैसे हमने कहा था डायरेक्शन, अगर हम प्रॉपर डायरेक्शन देंगे तो लोगों के बीच में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट नहीं होंगे, रिड्यूस होंगे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट। और जब सब लोग एक साथ मिलकर काम करेंगे तो उनके बीच में क्या होगा, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट कम होगा। दैट मीन्स अगर मुझे टीम स्पिरिट बढ़ानी है तो मुझे कोऑर्डिनेशन लाना पड़ेगा, और कोऑर्डिनेशन क्या हेल्प करता है, इन रिड्यूसिंग व्हाट, इन रिड्यूसिंग the conflicts between employees, right? So coordination brings motivation, it brings encourage team spirit, and team spirit can be encouraged when there is reduced conflict between the employees of the organization. Next is, it stands for leads. L stands for leads higher efficiency. पहले भी कहा efficiency कैसे बढ़ेगी, efficiency अगर बढ़ी हुई चाहिए तो सारे लोगों के बीच में कोऑर्डिनेशन होना जरूरी है, राइट? मतलब कोऑर्डिनेटिंग एक्टिविटीज, सारे डिपार्टमेंट की एक्टिविटीज कोऑर्डिनेटेड होगी तो उनकी प्रोडक्टिविटी भी क्या होगी, ज्यादा, दैट इज हायर प्रोडक्टिविटी, right? And this higher productivity will bring higher efficiency in the organization between the employees and in achieving the organization goals also. मतलब इंडिविजुअल की भी एफिशिएंसी बढ़ेगी और साथ में ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की भी एफिशिएंसी बढ़ेगी विथ हायर प्रोडक्टिविटी एंड विथ हायर ग्रोथ. Yes? So, in today's, we studied about importance. Importance stands for, in 3 different parts we have divided it. Aims, go, fuel. Aims means, aims, go, fuel. Fuel stands for, F stands for facilitate motivation. U stands for unity of direction. E stands for encourage team spirit. And L stands for leads higher efficiency. Now let's quickly revise what we have done in the whole lecture today. We talked about the next function, an important function that is known to be as coordinating. The meaning of coordinating was the process of integrating efforts of whom? Of all the departments in an organization so as to they can achieve the organization goals, right? We saw the nature also. The nature comprises of that coordination is continuous process. It is pervasive also. Pervasive means applicable at all the levels. Then it integrates efforts, that is the efforts of all the departments are taken together and they work for only one target, that is one common goal of the organization. And the last one was it encourages teamwork. That is, coordination can be done when there are 2 or more teams in an organization and all the departments come together and they show good team spirit and teamwork, right? Next we did was the importance आप मेरे साथ रिपीट करते जाएंगे. इम्पोर्टेंस को हमने डिवाइड कर दिया था इनटू three different parts. First was A, I, M, S. Right? Aims. What does A stands for? A stands for achieve, organization, goals. I stands for improves, relation. Right? M stands for, जल्दी से quickly याद करिए. M stands for maintain goodwill. Right? And S stands for specialization. Right? Similarly, हमने G भी देखा था और O भी. G stands for give proper direction. And O stands for optimum utilization. किसका? Optimum utilization of resources. And last हमने देखा था fuel, that is FUEL, where F stands for facilitate the motivation, right? U stands for unity and direction. E stands for encourage team spirit, and L stands for leads higher efficiency. So I hope students you understand the coordination. What is coordination? Its meaning, its nature and importance in detail. Thank you. Now students, let's analyze the case. Company X is facing a lot of problems these days. It manufactures white goods like washing machine, microwaves, refrigerators and air conditioners. The company's margin are under pressure and the profit and market shares are declining. The production department blames marketing for not meeting sales targets, and marketing blames production department for producing goods which are not of good quality, meeting customers' expectation. The finance department blames both production and marketing for declining return on investment and bad marketing. Now, what do you think, students? What would be the problem? The quality of management, do you think the company is lacking? The company is lacking coordination. All departments are not coordinating with each other, and that is why they end up blaming each other for the poor performance. So as I said, coordination means synchronizing the activities of all the departments. Here the departments are not coordinated amongst themselves. That's why they are facing so problem. Now let's see how the company can overcome this problem. The steps which company should take to overcome the situation. First is, after the goals are established, it should be communicated to all departments in advance. As I told you, importance of coordination, that it should be communicated to the employees. The change should be communicated to the employees. Managers should ensure that all departments coordinate with each other. Now, management should also coordinate with each other. That is, managers should coordinate all the activities of all the departments. Wherever is the difference of interest, the manager should try and strike a balance so that they all work in the same direction. Yes, as we said, it reduces the conflict between the people who are working together. So, coordination also reduces the conflicts, right? So, this is how the manager can reduce the conflict among the different department like marketing and production. They are fighting with each other. Here, the manager can play a good role in coordinating their activities and motivating them towards achieving the common target. Even meetings between the departmental heads of the production, marketing, finance, etc. should be organized on regular basis and in routine to solve problems when they emerge. So communication, coordination, and showing the way towards achieving one common goal, that is reducing the conflict between the employees, should be done by the managers. Thank you.